Orchard Park, New York. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Los Angeles.
They work inside here, Hampton. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this 1st drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score. Chargers 7. Bills nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Off the play fake. Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
It's a 10-yard.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Allen going to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now they'll change things up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 36 yards on the play. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert! Look out!
Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Half 85, half 85.
Here's Allen to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Off 52. Right, Eddie! Right, home, home, home. Alert!
Now Allen again. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with 4th down and 1. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen now on the sneak. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go.
Good game, man. That was a nice try.
But still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Rondé Gadsden, 48 yards. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Allen going to change the look here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Alert!
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They run the counter with Cook. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 21.
To the air, Allen. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Here's second and 10.
5 wide. What's that?
Allen. Throw left side to Kincaid. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
56.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Allen.
You had a touchdown.
Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Oh, he was open in the end zone.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yardage.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now they'll shift things around. They'll toss right side to Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 54 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Crowd right. Hey, Ram. 21.
Here's Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Lad McConkey as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Chargers 28, Bills 0. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Hey, tight. What's that?
Allen now looks to throw. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Rough incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
What's that?
Throwing now is Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. That is incomplete.
He didn't even go for it.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
I said he didn't even try to go for the ball.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 34-yard line.
Here's Allen. And complete right side to Cook. Down the sideline he goes.
Good shit.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, 65 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Allen will try to throw for it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
That makes the score Chargers 28, Bills 8. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Set, go.
Play action. It's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in a second-half blowout material. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 25, here's second and 6.
Set. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it'll be intercepted.
Good pick, good pick.
For the pick. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So after the INT, it's Allen. That is complete downfield to Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. He's got this complete, finding Cook on the crossing route. From the 41, here's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Chargers' 41-yard line.
5 wide.
Allen gonna throw. He'll look down the field here for Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills! Dalton Kincaid, 41 yards. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Brandon, they just got the ball, and already they're in the end zone, and you're getting ready to talk about the PAT. That was fast.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Regular. Look out.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2. They don't get it.
That keeps the score. Chargers 28. Bills 14. Tyler Bass to kick it off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
You said what?
Lad McConkey with his second touchdown.
Oh yeah, I kind of had a feeling. That's why I threw it that way. I was really going to the middle.
Onto their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Bills 14.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. On play action, Allen. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the out.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out and picked up by the Chargers. Able to slither by. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
Well, it reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple, and that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
On 1st down, hits Hampton. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back now in Buffalo. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. That's Romarian Hampton out of the backfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Brought down by Ed Oliver.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Right side, he has Johnston. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
What's that?
Now Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another Bills first down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Out. 56, 56. 180. Look out.
To the air, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Allen again. He gets it to Cooks. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Alert! Off 52. What is that?
Allen. To the right side and intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out and let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
At the 29-yard line.
Go.
A run once more with Hampton. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here's Hampton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
The 49-yard line.
Well, now they'll try the end around. A beautiful fake. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's
Herbert changing things up.
First down. A gain of 14.
On the toss, here's Hampton. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Go. Lion, lion, lion. Ready.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
Set. Ready.
Trying to run for it with Hampton. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
A gain of 9 yards.
And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chargers.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome.
Yeah, good game.
A little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.